mixed up.
Like racing or?
A little bit of everything.
Yeah.
I've got
I see you got some new tires.
Yeah, I got 3 Durtymax trucks that I play around with and I modify and educate my audience on and a whole bunch of things.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Oh, they nice.
So we just picked up the new set of wheels and today's video is going to be installing them on this. Cars, man, they add up quick.
Trucks too.
Trucks too.
Yeah, them tires alone without the rims will cost you $1,500.
Probably something around there. Yeah, man. Have a good one. First fill up complete. It has been a whirlwind of activity lately as we have now a brand new project on the channel. So we are up to 3 Durtymaxes for one individual. I'd say that I am tapped out at this point. It has been an absolute blast and I am just so stoked that we finally got our hands on an 06 LBZ. Arguably one of the best years for the Durtymax portfolio in my opinion, so it's cool that I finally have one. I've wanted one for the longest time, but it was all a matter of patience and just trying to find the right one. There were a slew of trucks that came across my plate that I had the option to go out to grab, but I decided not to just because, well, they didn't feel right in my gut. I make a lot of decisions off my gut, but also it just really wasn't what I was looking for. White is right on a vehicle for me. That's kind of how I've always been. Everyone has their color, but I figure it'd be a good opportunity to change it up a little bit and to show you guys that you can make what is kind of a grandpa color actually look really good with the right touches. So I definitely want to go through this truck from head to toe, top to bottom. You know, I want to pull these little grill inserts out. A new valance for this thing that we will be installing at a later point in time. It's just getting painted as we speak. I actually also have a set of the fender flares, the OEM fender flares for this truck. They are off right now and I'm glad that they are because I can really show you guys this truck's fenders are in immaculate condition, something extremely rare. We need to change the way that this thing looks right now. Honestly, it's kind of embarrassing to drive around in because those wheels are just atrocious. The tires are bald. Luckily, we're going to change that today as we do have our brand new set of wheels and tires. The new wheels and tires on this thing are going to complement it so well, and I don't believe that we're gonna rub at all with the setup that I decided to go with on this truck. Nothing too over the top like a set of 22x14s, but a very suitable setup that can be used as a daily driver without running into any issues with poking out too much. Plus, I decided to go with an all-terrain tire. That way, it's not loud and noisy on the highway, but you get the benefit of all-season performance. So without further ado, let's jump into what they are. Look at that face. Wow, how cute. He likes to keep his eyes on the prize. When I was out at SEMA, I was honestly blown away by all of the different new manufacturers that are entering into the aftermarket wheel space for heavy-duty trucks. Outside of the big commercial names are actually extremely impressive. Now, Dropstar, as a matter of fact, I was really impressed by them, so I decided to give them a shot for the new LBZ. So what we've got here are a set of 20x12 gloss black with milled accent Dropstar 655 BMs. It's a really simple wheel. Wanted to keep it simple so that way maintaining and cleaning them was an easy task. Sometimes when you go more web design like my Forces, it can be kind of a pain. I didn't want to deal with that this time around because now I have 3 trucks and it's going to be a little bit more to keep up on top of all 3 of these things. But it's a really nice wheel. It's not all that heavy and it's made very well. I'm honestly impressed with how good these wheels look. They're 20x12. Now these are the Radar Renegade AT5s. They're comparable to that of your Nitto Terra Grappler or Toyo All-Terrain. From a tread styling perspective, I'd say that's a little bit more similar to that of the Nitto, which is actually great. I mean, the Nitto Terra Grappler is by far one of the most desired tires in the aftermarket. From a looks and styling perspective, I think they look amazing. And from a performance perspective, with all-season capability, they're also very good. If you read any reviews on these tires, everybody's saying that they're actually switching from Nitto to this tire, as it's a little bit more cost effective, and sometimes that can be very helpful for somebody that's looking to equip their truck with a brand new set of tires, because it's definitely not cheap. So these are 305/55 20s, not quite a 33 by 12.5, but that was intentional. So if I give you guys a quick measurement perspective here, but the tire is not quite 33 inches tall, it's about 32.8. What's really nice about these tires is the fact that they are not as wide as the traditional 12.5 size tire. These are about 12.2, I want to say. So again, 33.8 by about 12.2. So you get kind of a slight stretch, but not enough to where the rim is actually exposed over that of the sidewall. You want to have a little bit of sidewall overlap. That way, if you brush up against the curb accidentally, or maybe if you brush up against something, you're not going to ruin the face of your wheel, because that would be absolutely detrimental. I had a set of 305/55 20s on my LML, as a matter of fact, for my first setup. I'll just throw a picture up on the screen right here for you guys to see that. And I absolutely love them. In my opinion, a tire. And what's nice is, for the Durtymax guys specifically, we're dealing with the square fender wells, and sometimes it's hard to fit that real big beefy tire into a square area, right? So without further ado, let's get these things put on. Oh boys, that was some good timing. Let's just say, in this little box right here, we got an upgrade for the LML. That's gonna be for another video though. Boys, she is out, looking good from this angle. Oh my god, I cannot wait to show you guys the reveal of this thing. It looks so good. It looks so good from every single angle. We're gonna go find a good spot to do that. Just before we do that though, I had to point something out about these wheels. Taking them off, I couldn't help but realize that this wheel is actually dated 12/8/05. It's exactly 14 years after I was born. 12/8/91 is my birth date. It's coming up, as a matter of fact. I'm gonna be a bold 27 years old. God, time flies. Making a quick stop at Lime Ridge Road. No longer need those stock wheels and tires. I might as well drop them off here. I know Sam will probably be able to get use out of them, as he's, got a few more trucks than I do. So I'm gonna drop them off real quick, and then we're gonna hit this reveal. So I promise you guys, you are not gonna be disappointed. All right, boys, here it is. Enjoy. Well, I hope, guys, that you enjoy the new drop stars just as much as I do on Project LBZ. Couldn't be any more pleased with how this truck turned out. Aesthetically, we're gonna do some more things. I've got some ideas that I'm kind of rounding up in my mind right now. So I want to kind of get all that defined, and then I will share it all with you, which I'm excited about. We've got so many different options on this channel right now. So if you guys haven't subscribed, I definitely suggest you smash that subscribe button, tap that thumbs up. What I'm going to do right now is see how this thing does with a trailer. Take it for what it is, but this is kind of a foreshadow as to what you guys can expect in the next upload. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.